I never saw it, but I just know that Elon Musk was smoking a blunt on there with him. I was
You
like, this
seen
thing got enough
pieces
money
of
to
it.
just do this shit?
And the
Yeah.
other one was the guy who had who talked about the government knowing about aliens the whole time and calling y'all
Yeah.
crazy.
They called that nigga crazy. He was like, "Look, bro, they know about aliens," and then come to find out, that nigga was right.
I don't know. I
Talking
ain't
about
seen
Trump.
that. It looked
This
like a
whole
false flag.
time, bro, we didn't know. That nigga knew. He was like, "I keep telling everybody, come and knows about these aliens." Little did we know, he is not telling us the full story.
More than 11.
It
But
wasn't even an interview. It's the skits. You know what I mean? It's a little quotes. Well, they said race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and then the other side. Winners are now allowed to tell. Is that winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. That's what they do all the time.
yeah, that is what they do all the time.
The truth don't need no motivation.
I had only a sip, less than you.
At one point, they both took quite a few sips, though. I was like, we
You're like,
both
oh
Cedric
got
the
quite a
shit.
Entertainer,
few.
Cedric the Entertainer, we found out he can't sing, dance, nor write jokes. Yo, and then the craziest part is the video of the nigga showing all the jokes he stole.
Man, when they showed Steve Harvey stealing his joke, it was like, y'all gonna leave Dog Williams alone. Cause that
And one
is
thing
some flagrant
I
shit.
remember, bro. I remember having hair. I did used to like love that nigga high top fade because that shit was hard. That shit was clean, and there was a wig the whole time.
You know what was weird to me? I felt like I got Mandela affected on hanging with Mr. Cooper because I remember watching that show and liking it, and then I remember the Steve Harvey show coming on. Like, this is just the worst version of that show. But everyone would talk about it like it was so great, and I was just confused. And I was like, maybe I'm misremembering shit. So to hear him talk about it, 'cause I never knew that dude's name.
Mark Curry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
I
hanging
was
with
like,
Mr.
yeah,
Cooper. I used to like it, but I don't know if I liked him probably around the same amount. It was Bullethead I thought was funny on that show though, because he was a dumb white dude, and Romeo was kind of like funny ass nigga, but he dead. Rest in peace, nigga.
yeah, he did.
I think he got hit by a car, right?
Damn, was it Brandy?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Yeah, it was Brandy. Yeah, I think that was who Brandy hit. Mm-hmm. If I remember right. Mm-hmm.
If I remember 100%, it was Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy hit that nigga and then go to jail. I know we
Brandy
found out,
killed a nigga and didn't go to jail.
That's what I
and then
said.
we found out that Brandy and Ray J related to Snoop.
They
I think
are.
they like first cousins.
That explains why Ray J knows niggas that rape niggas.
If you can name one nigga who was not supposed to be in the industry, it'd be that nigga. Ray J had one song. It was another song I found. We were talking about it. But I used to like this song called Radiation. But I don't like R&B that much no more, bro. It's just so different. I find a song here
It's
and
not
there.
that
That's
it's
kind of like all
different.
music.
We've talked about this in a
Yeah,
Patreon
it's like
exclusive
all
one.
music. You gotta look for it.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
It's like no, it's not that R&B changed. It's like these aren't the women they were singing about in the 90s.
Oh
And I
no,
mean,
that's what
people hate to hear that.
21 Savage said. Ain't nobody trying to romance no hoe.
Exactly. You don't have to. I mean, that's Black Libertarian 101.
Black Libertarian be trying to romance him. That's his problem.
Nah, Black Libertarian said he ain't romancing no more hoes. He said it's
Nah,
only
he said
these
he
ghetto chicks.
gonna be jacking off for the rest of his life. Man,
And the
Let him
best
tell
at
it.
it.
He said he the best at it. There's no one
the
better for
best that
him.
ever was, the best that ever is, and the best that ever did it. What was that, Bret Hart?
Correct.
He got Bret Hart his dick. I was like,
Oh
I
man.
never understood why he was so popular. I ain't really like Bret Hart. I used to like the Hart Foundation versus the Nation of Domination. But the Nation, like,
Yeah.
and that's when it just got so weird because The Rock. I want y'all to know something about The Rock. The Rock is black when it's convenient, but he's Samoan when in
Yeah.
front of white people. But he is a
Correct.
black man.
He's a black man. He has a black father. You can see
Yeah,
his father
his
when you go
father
look
ain't
at the
I mean, he
Samoan.
said
old.
it before.
I mean, when it's convenient.
Exactly. He is very black when it's convenient. It's like,
Like if
oh
he was
shit.
running for president, he'll be like, I'm black and Samoan. But honestly, if why won't you just say
Oh, so
you're
you
black?
mean the Kamala special?
I mean, I
Did
don't
think
think
it
she's
was
black
funny
at all.
hearing.
Nah, man, that's her special, man. She was like, look, it's not that I'm black. I am black and
Yeah, I
also
remember.
Asian.
What are you expecting to do stuff for black people? That'd be crazy. See how y'all win this
Exactly.
next election. Hey, we need to start reminding niggas of that lift every voice and sing. and then go on the list and see how many of those things they actually did.
I
That'd be a
mean, if
good video
somebody, if
series.
a conservative should have done that already. So we
Yeah,
don't
but
even
ain't
have to
nobody
do
gonna
the
listen to
homework on that.
conservatives. Everybody gonna listen to conservatives. They just hating. No, that's what they keep saying about Cat too. They just hating. No, Colin. No. Show me what a lie is. Go ahead. I like when Ice Cube addressed it. He was like, "Yeah, um, we had 300 comedians try out for the role. We had Money Mike. You know, he tried out for the role, but that's not what he said. He's the way he said it. Ricky Smiley was like, I was originally supposed to be him. No, hey, Ricky Smiley, you weren't funny anyway. The only thing you ever did was funny was Lil Daryl, and you can't even do that joke no more because niggas don't find retarded
Yeah.
people funny no more.
Uh, yeah.
I do. I find him funny as hell because
All right,
Lil
there we
Daryl.
go.
I was like Lil Daryl, and there was this other nigga. It was on Mad TV. Look what I can do. What was that
Daniel,
nigga name? Stewie. Stewie. Was it Stewie or
Stewart.
Stewart? Yeah. Stewart. That nigga was funny. And he was obviously autistic. That shit is hilarious. I need y'all to go back and watch Mad TV and Stewart. They probably hiding that shit. That nigga was funny. He was just awkward. And usually most autistic people are just kind of awkward.
I mean,
Look
unless
at
they go to one of
D-Ron
those
Monk.
therapists, but ain't nobody doing that shit.
There ain't no helping no Stewart. That nigga was weird. And
Well,
he was like a
I'm saying,
mama's boy.
Stewart is the funny example. I'm saying they can help him.
Oh,
I think
Also,
Stewart
it's
said she was
called
kind of his
it's
mom. His
called
mom
Lift
was in the
Every
neighborhood had
Voice,
bad
the
behavior.
plan for Black America. Remember, because they gonna tell y'all what y'all need
no,
to
that was
know.
the plan
Need
for
to know.
Black of America, and then there was Lift Every Voice and Sing. Neither one of those things got done. They were telling y'all to shut up or Trump gonna get reelected. And y'all shut up and y'all went and voted for him. What did y'all get? Nothing. Everything more expensive than what it was, because that's your real life. And them niggas up there giving their
Well,
money,
no,
our
remember
money,
Biden
or your
promised
money.
things that that he had no metric for. So, starting off the plan to
Go
achieve
ahead.
equity for African American community. He was going to
Yep.
advance the economic mobility of African Americans and close the racial wealth and income gap by investing in African American workers, businesses, and communities and expanding the
Niggas got
African
poor.
American home ownership and wealth building. I've
Niggas
seen
Who
got
said
workers
that?
poor and he
lose
couldn't
homes.
afford houses.
Exactly. He was going to expand access to high quality education and tackle racial inequity in our education system by investing in
Didn't do it.
universal
Who said this?
pre-K, Biden,
Still got to go in the lottery for
closing
pre-K.
funding.
Keep going.
Exactly. Closing funding gaps by race. That's a lie. Making college affordable. Double lie. And
It was a pause. It was a pause.
and the pause is tackling student debt crisis, which he didn't fucking do.
Nope.
He was
All
going
right.
to end health disparities by making far-reaching investments, expanding access to affordable health care. Didn't happen.
Healthcare
Involving
got more expensive.
improving the quality of of the care that African Americans receive. That's a lie. We just had a woman who died literally because or sorry, her baby died because the dumbass motherfucker who was delivering the child popped the child's head off. How the
Yeah,
fuck
and
do
that
you
was a
pop a
black
child's
one
head
or
off?
so. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a double
And
one.
then she
But
gave her the baby like it was all good.
It was gonna be all right.
yeah, why my baby face turned blue? No. That happens always. Why is he not crying? Nah, he's just a silent baby.
You give it some time. Y'all pay the bill, then go home, and then it'll be all right once you get home.
Oh, you got it for Trump. That's what they're gonna say. They say the same exact thing, but you probably wouldn't have been as poor.
Correct. And that's the main thing is you would have been as poor.
These presidents ain't really been affecting me at all.
You're crazy.
Well, they only didn't affect you because you got a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna put this down for
Let me
something
ask
for
you
us
a
to bring
question.
up when it gets to being election time.
Let me ask you a question. All right, I always say this: every Republican president in my adult lifetime has given me a check.
A big check.
Bush?
Yeah,
Gave
Bush
me a
gave a
check.
check. Bush gave every person who was working a check.
Yep.
Oh, fuck that nigga. What about the lazy nigga? See, that's why I don't like Republicans.
Not
He
every
ain't getting me one.
Republican president. I'm talking about like an actual check, and that's crazy because it's from Republicans because they can't just give it to white people, of course. But like, they actually gave me a check, and I was like thinking about it. I'm like, and then you think about how much money you made. I don't know if that's always the permit on them, but I always know whenever a Republican in office, you can get a job. It might not be a great job, but it'd be an okay job. So
I'm
I
gonna
don't
make
know
a copy of this because I know for sure they're gonna take this shit down. I
what.
just know. I just know this whole Biden thing. Biden left it up on his Medium account.
Oh, it's when we
They
bring it up and it gets
they go
popular.
They gonna take that shit. They gonna
If
take
we
this
were
shit.
to bring it up and people were
Put
like,
that.
"Yo, we should put it up around election time," and be like, "Oh yeah, remember the Lift Every Voice and Sing plan? Let's go back because black people got terrible memories. Let's go back and see how much of the stuff they actually did." And then they'll
Please gonna be
always
people
say
who are
that
like,
what the
well, the
Republicans do.
only other option is this.
Oh, you
Like,
say the black
you
death
have
toll,
more options than that. You could just stay
or you
your
vote
ass
third
home.
party, or vote
Or you
nobody.
could vote third party. Because if they get enough people in third party, both sides will flip the fuck out. One of the major parties will win, but that's enough of a catalyst for them to be like, well, we got to give these motherfuckers something.
And then they'll do that dumb shit. Well, a vote for third party is a vote for Trump. Well, I'm not really caring what Biden wants because I mean he didn't do anything for him anyway. So what does it matter? Well, Democrats, what about abortion? What about the right to have children and be able to take care of them? Y'all can work on that. Like, work on that. You remember that child tax credit y'all was giving people? Why did y'all make it temporary
Correct. Why didn't Democrats fight for it when they had the ability to the first 2 years of Biden to make that shit permanent?
and raise minimum wage? Why y'all do that? Even though I don't
Yeah.
fully agree with that, but things are getting ridiculous. We need the minimum wage increase.
Not
My
just
thing
minimum
was
wage
just
increase.
gap shit.
We need an increase at all levels. Like, I'm sorry, like the shit
All
that
levels.
people are paying right now. Well, no, we need it at all levels because people. Well, it's going to cause inflation. Guess what, bitch? That's not
Well,
what caused
inflation's
inflation.
already
What's
here.
been causing inflation this whole time?
No, but that's never caused inflation. What's causing
That's a
inflation
lot.
is these 70-year record profits.
If you take
Yeah,
Econ
but
101, that's why everybody believes that the supply and demand that they don't ever question it, that we don't have enough. Well, I can't remember the exact thing because it was over 10 years ago, but they always preach that. And that's why everybody believes that raising minimum wage will make the economy go to shit. But the economy's been going to shit regardless. So let's see what happened the other way. I mean, I just
Correct.
don't.
And the bigger thing is it's because of all these record profits. Because increasing your minimum wage doesn't do anything. Well, it's more expensive for small businesses. Small businesses, generally speaking, are not going to be subject to this. Most people don't
I
work
mean,
for a small business that's between 1 to 10
and
employees.
And if that is the case, you can give them a tax credit for the
Correct.
first 5 years of them having to raise a wage, or then show proof that that wage really affects them, which they won't. They won't be.
Correct.
Well, we're
If
gonna
you
have to
don't run a
raise
gas
prices.
station or
All
something
the prices went
small,
up. All
exactly.
the
All the
prices went
prices
up.
went up either way.
You
When
need to
people
make
get
more money.
fired, it's like, nah.
Go ahead.
People won't get fired
Y'all
because
trying to fire them
eventually,
anyway.
they
exactly.
fired a bunch of people. Y'all saw shit for what's it called? Pizza Bill? No, Pizza Hut.
What?
Yeah.
What they
Pizza Hut
do?
fired like
They got
20% of their workers.
Why?
yeah, because they were gonna have to start giving them full time or some shit.
Oh
Yeah,
well.
so basically in California, Pizza Hut was going to have to go to California's new minimum wage. So they fired a bunch of people to
It's a
make it
damn right.
happen, only to turn around and hire these people back when they realized you can't run a pizza shop where you don't have delivery
No
drivers
people.
or niggas to make the pizza. It's crazy how that works. They fired a
Yeah.
bunch of people just to bring them back.
Raise your prices by 25 cents. I'm pretty sure they'll be okay. Yeah, a pizza costs like $6 to make, if that.
Bro,
To be honest
there's
with
there's a whole so much profit in pizza. So for them
you.
saying
Yeah.
they have to lay people off is just bullshit. They have to lay people off to make sure the people up top don't have to take any type of pay cuts to their bonuses.
Oh, they
Correct.
definitely but whatever. We're not there. When I'm there, I'll be like, hell no. No niggas need to work harder. Go get more skills. Go do some DoorDash on the
Yeah.
side.
Make the bread, damn it.
And also, the thing that people forgot is that there was only franchise stores that were doing the layoffs. Third party somehow didn't have to lay anybody off. It's crazy how that works.
They hire them because they're liars. And this don't happen before. Yeah, I remember Papa Jones, he said the same thing. I'm gonna have to raise my pizza by a quarter to pay for these healthcare services. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Why would you even say that out loud?
Wait, who said
Fuck
that?
boy,
Was it Papa?
Papa Jones.
Oh,
Then
stupid ass.
they got Shaq up there cooning for him, but whatever. I own 12 Papa John's. Get
Or
the
like the
bitch.
Pizza Hut people being like, well, we're not going to be able to have delivery anymore. All right, see how that works out for you.
They've been trying to get rid of them niggas anyway. They want drones.
Exactly. Well,
You see
the
how
thing about it
y'all
is like,
remember?
see what
Oh, go
happens
ahead.
when you do that. See what happens when you do that. Like, if you complain it out, let's see what happens when y'all have to close down. Because if you're a pizza place and you don't deliver,
What's the point of you?
you're going out of business. Like, I'm sorry, Papa John's and Domino's, they was getting real happy when they heard that shit. Because it's like, look, either you pay the people more or figure it out, bro. Like, if you're a business, you'll figure it out. Y'all niggas ain't businesses. Y'all are just used to having life on easy mode.
Walmart has removed almost all the registers from every Walmart, and they make you do your own shit. and they said
Didn't
prices
they?
go down. Anybody seen